Alrighty everyone, welcome to Fast-athon 2025. We are back with some more speedrunning. Yeah, we're back with some Duck Life Battle by ILikebaguette. Before we get into that though, if you guys would like to donate, definitely feel free to. We are still about $31, about $31, $30 away from the Mario Kart Double Dash Mirror Mode incentive, so if you guys want to definitely get that, definitely meet that. Feel free to donate by typing !donate in chat, or by clicking on any links you can find on this channel. But I'm going to pass it over to ILikebaguette. Take it away.
Hello. They're saying they can't hear you.
Yeah, your mic's not coming through for some reason.
All right. Sorry for this short this is a problem. My name is ILikebaguette. I'm gonna be running the live battle. It's Navy commentating. Oh, I can't hear anything. Alright. Now this should be fixed. So yeah, let's go back. I'm really sorry for this inconvenience. But yeah, there was just something I said that we really tried at the beginning to skip the intro cutscene, which saves about 15 seconds. I'll start the mini games. The game has several different stats that you can increase by doing some mini games. Normally, you have like one mini game for stat and for zone. So here is the first zone farm, and we're doing the speed mini game, which you have to press the right button at the same time, but it's actually, what am I doing? Alright, for farm speed, it's faster to as soon as a double pops up, so two buttons at once, it's better to spam every button. We're gonna do a glitch called early fly. Not early inventory though.
Not very useful. Yeah, this glitch was found a few years ago. I'll let Baguette do it, but basically he's just spamming right where the fly button would be. if he had unlocked it. This was found a few years ago, and makes it tricky is that there's another part to specifically fly to the city, because the game is made to not let you fly directly to the city. So you have to do some weird controller inputs to select it.
And I'm not getting this really fly right now.
It's a very tricky glitch.
Yeah. Basically, you need to exit from a place, and then you spam where the fly button would be. Around here. I managed to get it at the beginning, but I did not get the early city, which is basically getting to city with the controller. I wanna try this. Not sure if this will actually make a difference, but yeah, what is going on with my game right now?
I think you're aiming too far left.
Too far left, so
Yeah.
alright. Now there's no way I'm failing it that much. Because I got it first try.
Yeah.
And then I should have downpatched the game really. Excuse me, just doing some computer magic off screen. Oh. Now that's because there were updates 5 days ago. What? Alright, let me grab the update from June 2024, which should be the one.
So in the last year or two, the developer for this game has returned to updating it and made a few updates that have messed up quite a few routes. I believe Baguette is now down patching.
Yeah, that's unfortunate that they have to do this mid run during the marathon. I wish it had went further, but the thing that we've not really tested like every update that came out. And because of that, I think this might be some effect of an update that came out recently.
Yeah. I haven't looked at it either.
The thing is, down patching can be like a somewhat long process because you have to log in to your Steam account every time. And then it has to download everything. Alright, that's the nothing is done. Now all I need to do is replace the files. That should not take too long. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to stop the game. So sorry, there's gonna be a black screen for a slight bit of time.
While he's doing that, I guess I can go over this category specifically.
Yeah, sure.
It is actually the newest category, or at least its rules are effectively the newest in any percent. It used to be just any percent and glitchless. Then 4 years ago, the early fly glitch was found and early city. Now there are 3 categories for the game: any percent, no early fly, and glitchless. Out of these, any percent is by far the fastest. The other 2 range in at about an hour. Alright. Okay.
Okay, this is ILikebaguette. Today I'm gonna be running Duck Life Battle. None of anything else happened. I'm just joking right now. So we're gonna do the same glitch as we did at the start. So that way we can skip the intro cutscene. And this time I'm gonna do the speed mini game correctly. And now this is slightly embarrassing, but I guess I'll let you explain the kill screen minigame skip glitch.
Very important glitch. It's a little bit fast, so you might not have seen it, but if you press a controller button, a little menu pops up. What he did there is he exited out that menu, and the minigame completely breaks.
Yeah, and you have to do this on the kill screen, hence why it's called kill screen minigame skip. Or the abbreviation for the glitch is KMS.
It's a wonderful abbreviation.
Yeah.
It's no other meetings. No, on most minigames, this will give you a positive or a passive increase in your XP faster than it would be to just do the minigame normally. It's very important. Through the no early fly category, it saves about 10-15 minutes from doing all the minigames glitchless.
Yeah. No. The fly button should be here, right? Or maybe I'm just that bad. But I don't know, I think I'm spamming pretty fast.
Yeah, it can get really finicky. Usually, at the top level, if you don't get this first try, you reset your run. But
Yeah.
we don't have that luxury here.
Oh, it's amazing. This game... If you click too fast on certain buttons, it's gonna do things that you really don't want it to do. Like for example, if you click too fast on the exit button here, it will just lock you here. You can't exit again. Until you enter a minigame and exit out of the minigame. And it happened again. I don't know what's happening with my game right now. Like... Maybe I'm just that bad, but... It doesn't feel right that I'm failing this over and over again.
Yeah. Let me pull up my game and try for a second.
Because this is the old version as well, the version I used to play like...
I just checked and I can do it on my game. That's weird.
Oh. But the only other thing that might happen is that maybe there's a thing with frame rate involved. A bit.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's lagging that much. I'm really not sure. If I get it, I'm gonna start streaming on Discord again. It's just that I generally don't know what. Oh, finally.
You got it? Okay.
Ah, and I failed early city again. What?
So Early City is the second part of this glitch, where you, for some reason, controller inputs and mouse and keyboard are coded entirely differently in this game. So if you use the controller inputs, you can select things that you're not supposed to be able to select, like flying straight to the city, even when you're not supposed to be able to do that, ever. But you have to do it pretty much blind. And just hope it works.
Right. Finally, there we go.
You got it?
That
Okay.
took way too long. Right, so now we're at the city, which is normally the final area of the game. And we're gonna use basically the city allows us to play any minigame in the game. So as I said, there are like 5 minigames per stat because there are 5 zones. I'm gonna use that to choose immediately the fastest minigames for every stat.
This is what makes this category much faster than all the others.
Yeah.
The other ones, each zone you can only increase by 20 levels. And sometimes you'll be playing minigames that absolutely suck.
Yeah. City allows us even to go past level 100, which is normally the maximum, but it's very slow normally because every level you gain past level 100 takes 10 times as much time to get as a level before 100. So yeah, right now I'm doing Desert Power, which is essentially a volleyball. You have to bonk your head on these volleyballs that are coming at you, and you must like prevent the other ducks from hitting a goal on you. A lot of these early ducks, you can just like do one pretty precise shot and they won't be able to fight back. But it gets trickier later on.
Yes. And here, you can do a glitch where you spam the pause button, and it confuses the AI. So it just kind of stands there, and then the ball just can go straight through.
And something you might have noticed that each duck gives you more and more XP as it goes on. So you can see at the top level 21, which is the level of the enemy duck. And it's gonna give you level times 2 every second or so. And if you get a goal on them, it's gonna give you level 10 times 10 EXP. So failing this minigame is really something you don't want to happen.
You wanna You want to be able to get all of it in one.
Yeah.
It's very fast. There's- Near the end, you'll be getting about 1 level per second. Very fast. I believe it's the second fastest minigame in this run.
It's definitely one of the fastest, especially when you get to the higher levels. Okay, I just got 3 levels with just a single goal.
Yep.
My goal here is to get my power stat to 100. Which is gonna happen very soon because this is really fast. Just 99.
Very cool.
Here's 100. We can leave immediately.
Now, sadly, 100 for every stat is required to fight the final boss.
Oh, not necessarily 100 in every stat. You need
Or, well, yeah,
600
total.
total.
Or
Or
600,
500, yeah, total.
Yeah, it's 500.
Here,
Yeah.
I'm just spamming. You can explain the glitch
Yeah,
if you
so
want.
you can... This is similar to KMS. You can pause and then keep playing this minigame. As you saw at the start, it was like a pendulum thing. We just have to click it at the right time. But it's much faster to do this, where effectively you're playing the game while it's paused. Right? And you can still reset it. Well, you can't see the XP, but trust me, it's going up very fast. Right? With this, you just spam as fast as you can. This is by far the fastest minigame in all of Battle. When you do it right.
Yeah. And right now my goal is to get to 140. As I mentioned earlier, every level past 100 takes 10 times as much time. So this would be equivalent to 500 normal levels of training. But it's still faster, because by getting those 40 levels, well, it's a bit difficult to explain right now. But basically
Yeah.
the KMS glitch, it works in the city, but it is slower. It's much slower than in every other area of the game.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
what I found is that in any percent where you have access to early fly and you can move to basically anywhere you want, it is actually faster to go back to the desert to get the health and defense levels you need. And because desert has a hard limit of 80 for every stat, you compensate by getting 40 more special levels here. And it actually ends up being faster. But that means that you have to spam for pretty much 5 minutes straight, which is very tiring on the hands.
This is #1 way to get arthritis, carpal tunnel, all of the above. It's a wonderful run.
Yeah.
That's also why SpeedrunBaguette doing the speed training in farm instead of waiting to get to arena, or right here, the dojo. Because
Yeah.
in farm it's much faster.
So yeah, here my spamming method is just to spam both the mouse and spacebar, because both of these buttons count as clicking the pendulum. But eventually, after like a minute of spamming, I end up not being able to do it as optimally as I would normally.
It's a very tiring part of the run.
Yeah. excuse me. And one thing also that I can't really see my level. Oh, I'm at 136. Yeah, I need to do this. I need to see what level I'm at, which is slightly annoying. Let's see.
This minigame is also where you get the majority of the coins that's needed
Yeah.
for the rest of the run. Because every time you hear that, that's the cha-ching sound, that's one coin. So it should be in several hundreds now. The other minigame that's good for coins would be the health minigame in Desert. Doing coming up.
So now here because as I said earlier, KMS is slower in the city. We do the other strat for this minigame, in which we just spam as soon as it gives us a double. It's a bit orangey how much you get by spamming, but
Now, if you're actually good at this minigame, you could keep playing when you get doubles, but most people in the community aren't good enough to do that, so we just do this.
and I'm not talking much for this minigame because I kinda need to focus on
Yes.
what's happening.
I believe this is the only minigame that you play relatively normally. I might be forgetting. Yeah, this is the only minigame that you play the intended way, roughly. Every other minigame, you do KMS or as you saw with the special training shenanigans.
What is in any percent?
Yeah. Now, we've already passed the top 2 times for this category. 29 minutes and 30 minutes and a half by Baguette. This run will be decent bit slower because of everything that happened at the start.
Yeah.
It usually runs in this category range from 30 to 40 minutes.
Also, I guess I forgot to mention, but speed we're also gonna get to 100. So thankfully we don't need to stay for... I mean, we do stay for 5 minutes approximately still, but...
Yeah.
You don't need to go over 100. And yes, Ivy mentioned coins earlier. Coins are useful to get weapons and armor, which you didn't see yet, but the game is called Duck Life Battle for a reason, right?
Yes.
Basically, you
Despite
have
that we haven't battled, but
yeah, because any person skips a bunch of the battles that you'd have to do. Basically, in each area there's a tournament in which you would normally have to fight 3 ducks. And yeah, weapons allow you to really, deal more damage. Also, they give you a special ability that kicks in every once in a while, and that every once in a while depends on your special stat. Special doesn't actually affect how strong your special is, it just affects how much time it takes to charge.
that's the point of all these mini games, to be able to beat the final boss, final tournament. Right. Speed is pretty self-explanatory. It just takes less time to attack. You already went over what special did. The power is just your damage, and then defense and health are pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, and out of all the statistics, special is the only one which I'm pretty sure you could theoretically beat the game without ever increasing it, but there are some level like level requirements for entering the tournament that I briefly mentioned earlier. 500 for the final tournament, right? We're at 100 speed.
Yeah, in the other regions of the game, the tournaments also have different requirements. So on the other categories, no early fly and glitchless, you'd actually have to route around those requirements, depending on which mini games are fast. But here, we don't really have to worry about any of that.
But the reason I mentioned was special is really not the best. That's every other category. I think when you bring it to like 30 or 40, I think it is 30 in no early fly and 14 glitches or something. And here I just bought the blaster, which is by far the best weapon in the game. It deals ludicrous damage, it has a very strong special. It's also pretty fast to do, because some of the special attacks take like forever. The animation takes forever. And I bought it so that I could deal with battles that will eventually come up. But until then, there's another LFA that we have to do. Despite the fact that we're still in the last area of the game, we haven't unlocked any of the abilities. The abilities that you get, most of them are like pretty useless. I forgot to click. They only serve to like block the players. Like the first ability you get is jumping, and then there's you need to jump to access the next area, but it's like it never comes up again. Climbing is kind of the same. It's just flying that really changes how your game is played. And I guess swimming allows you to swim, but like pretty safe after you don't blocked by water anymore. But even then, it only comes up to separate the swamp and the city. I'm struggling with early fly again.
What Baguette's trying to do is early fly back to the desert area. This is before the mini games there are faster for health and defense.
Oh wait, what? I'm stuck in this guy and I can't move. No.
Oh,
I didn't even know this was possible.
oh.
I literally can't do anything. Can open my inventory.
Life Battle is a wonderful game, as you can tell.
Yeah.
No flaws.
I'm not even sure if I can continue the run, unfortunately. But I could reset again, but I've already been here for like 38 minutes. And I don't want to take too much time off the schedule. So yeah.
Well, our host still isn't back.
I'm here. Hello.
Hello.
You are.
Unfortunately, I got hit by a brand new glitch that I didn't even know existed. And I
You got
can't.
stuck. Did you get stuck in a duck?
Yep.
Yep.
Do you know what's funny about that? It's funny because it rhymes. Alrighty. If you'd like to tell the lovely people where they can find you.
I mean, yeah, I have a YouTube channel in which I upload like lots of stuff, speedrunning, geometry dash, just random stuff. I'm not really like very consistent with my content. I have other social media accounts, but they're not that important. But thank you for having me run here despite duck that killed my run.
That's good.
Just thank you to Snivy for commenting my run. I hope that you know.
Where can people find you for that, Snivy?
I have a Twitch account and YouTube. I don't really stream much anymore, but I might. That's it.
Alrighty, so we're going to go to a quick intermission. We do still have that Mario Kart Double Dash incentive, which you can still hit. We are currently $31 away from hitting that, so if you guys would like to hit that, definitely donate by typing !donate. We're going to go switch into an intermission because we are going to go switch over to some Spyro 2 by Infinity Gene, so do not go anywhere.